Well, final 13, guys. Yeah, we need to win the next challenge if we want to get to a swap of even numbers. Tribal Council took me by complete surprise. I mean, when I got the first vote, I was like, okay, Avery voted for me. That doesn't make too much sense, but it's just one vote. And then I got two more, and that was scary. I really don't know why I got voted. I think I know who voted for me, and it's just a shame because I thought I was in a great spot, but clearly people wanted me out. Well, Robert, I'm surprised you ended up getting votes there. Yeah, me too. I'm not. How come? Well, Julia and Erica were trying to convince me to vote you out. Really? Oh yeah, they were pushing hard. They were like, he's playing the middle, he's gotta go. But obviously, I didn't want to go through with that. It just sucks. I mean, I trusted Julia and Erica, I wanted to go far with them, but they just flipped on me, and now it's like, I can't trust those two, they gotta be the next to go, so I'm locked in with Paul, Emmanuel, and Talia. That's my group moving forward, and hopefully, if we lose again, Julia gets voted out. Well, thank you for keeping me in, Talia. Oh, don't worry about it. We're locked in here, guys. That vote was purely strategic on my behalf. If I'd gone with the girls and voted to Rob out, then I would have been on the bottom of a girls' alliance, and they would have had all the power, and what would they have done if we had lost? They would have voted off one of my allies. But, I say true, I voted off Avery, and now Julia and Erica have completely sunk their games. Robert's locked in with my side, and I'm just in such a good spot. It's great. Well, this is awful. Yeah, you said it. I'm kind of surprised Talia didn't go through with it. Yeah, I'm not, but I was really hoping she would. Well, if the move didn't work out, I knew this would be the position I'd find myself in. Eric and I are on the bottom. That's just how it goes. Talia didn't go through with the vote, and if we lose again, one of us is going home, either Erica or I, so we're gonna have to try to win the challenge or just try to do something to make sure we're still in the game. Hey Talia, how come you didn't vote for Robert? How come? Well, I wanted to get rid of Avery because she voted for me the first time. That might be true, but you did say you would do it. Well, I guess I lied. I guess that's how the game works sometimes. You gotta lie and you gotta be untruthful, but there's nothing against you two, it's just that I didn't think it was the best decision to make. Well, you could have told us you weren't doing it, so we wouldn't do it either. Yeah, maybe I could have, but that's the past, and it was your two decision to make, I guess. I don't care if Julia and Erica like me, they're the next two to go. I mean, do I want to rub it in their faces that they made a bad move? Not really, but like, they kind of did to themselves. They didn't have to go after Robert, but they chose to. Well, that was kind of rude. Yeah, it definitely was. And I didn't expect that from her, to be honest. I think I misjudged Talia. I thought she'd be the sweet girl who would just kind of go with the flow and be, you know, fun to work with, but it's just kind of rude. I mean, she didn't have to rub in the fact that we failed to get rid of Robert. It's just uncalled for, in my opinion. You think we should look for the idol? Yeah, probably. It's probably our best bet to stay. I'm in a very bad spot right now, but I'm not at the very bottom of the totem pole. At least I don't think so. I mean, Robert has no reason not to tell the majority that Julia voted Talia at the first tribal council, so they'll probably target her over me, and that should just get me to a swap if we lose the challenge, but obviously I'm hoping that we both can make it there. Guys, I gotta tell you something. What's that? Well, I haven't been 100% truthful with you all. I think it makes sense for me to throw Julia under the bus here. The majority doesn't know that she voted for Talia at the first tribal council, and if they did know, then they'll probably have no reason to want to work with her, so it'll just kind of, I don't know, dig her a bigger hole than she's already in. At our first tribal council, Julia voted for you, Talia. Really? Yeah, it wasn't Avery. Huh, well that's interesting to hear. So why'd you tell us it was Avery? Well, I wanted to protect Julia, I didn't want her to go, but now I have no reason to, you know? Yeah, that's interesting. So Julia voted for me, not Avery. I kind of feel bad for voting Avery off now, but that's on me for assuming she had any relevance to the game. Right now, Julia's at the top of the hit list. I mean, she wanted to work with me, but it was clearly fake because she tried to get me out the first round, so I'm coming for you, Julia, and you're not staying in another day. I just don't understand why you voted for me because I thought we were locked in. Well, I'm being honest, Robert, it's just like you're too unreliable. I didn't know if you'd vote with us next round or against us, and it made more sense to try to get the girls aligned and just better my position. I guess. I mean, I probably should have been more, you know, open with my alliance with you. I don't think there's any saving my relationship with Robert. Right? We were butting heads back when we were working together about who to get rid of, and now it's like we're on opposite sides, and I really don't think he'll be willing to work with me after I try to vote him out. What's your takeaway from that? Well, Julia's the next one to go. That's my big takeaway. Yeah, my takeaway is Robert spent a long time lying to our faces. That is true, he did do that. I knew Robert was playing the middle this whole time, but I didn't expect him to go around lying. I mean, we all assumed Avery was the vote on Talia, but we find out now that that's not the case, and if Robert's been willing to lie to my face for the past, 6 days, then I don't know if I can trust him, because, I don't know, he's playing hard, and I don't know if he's playing smart. I think if we go back to Tribal Council, Robert has to go. Wait, why? He's with us. I know, but I think the girls would be willing to vote him off, and that would keep unity. You think so? Yeah, if we vote off Julia, then we swap. Erica's not going to work with any of the young people, but if we get everyone to vote off Robert, it'll keep the tribe intact. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, though. He's with us. Sure, Robert did lie to us, and I mean, I understand why he did it, but it doesn't make me trust him. The thing is, I don't trust Julia and Erica. They're not aligned with me, so there's no reason to keep them in the game. I think Paul's making the wrong call here, and if we lose, he needs to see that it's best to just keep Robert on our side. All I'm saying is Robert would be very easy to push. Obviously, we don't say any names now, there's no sense in talking about the vote until we lose, but I think we should get rid of him. Maybe. I mean, I'll think about it if we lose, but if we win, whatever, right? Yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. I think getting Julia and Erica on my side is a good idea, because 2 numbers are better than 1. At the end of the day, Robert, sure, he's with me, but long term, I don't think he's going to be reliable. Whereas if I get 2 more allies here, then I'm in a better spot. The thing is, I don't want to go around throwing Robert's name and have us win the challenge, because then there's some animosity between him and I, so I'm just going to keep this on the down low until we lose. Well, I'm glad we won immunity. Oh, same, I thought we weren't going to win, but they just messed up. Yeah, we got lucky. Hopefully we can just win the next one too. Right now my game plan is just try to win out to a swap. That's it. Because if we lose, I know I'm going home, but hopefully we can just win the next challenge and then swap at 12. If not, then I don't know what I'm going to do. So Thomas goes out if we lose again? Yep, Lisa, that is the plan. Thomas is public enemy number 1, but I have my eye on Lisa as well. Lisa was someone who's trying to play the middle at the start of the game, and I'm not exactly sure if she's with me or against me, and that is cause for concern because I do not need a wild card in my alliance. What you looking at, Walter? Well, we're running out of food. That is true. Maybe we can get some fish or something. Yeah, maybe. We didn't get a ton of goodies from the marooning, but I thought we were doing a good job of rationing what we did have. Unfortunately, we're a little low on food, but we should be fine. Maybe I can catch a fish or something. Maybe we'll be able to get our rice for the next couple of days, but it is kind of worrying seeing that we are, at a bit of a disadvantage here in terms of nutrition. What the? What's this doing here? So we've had this boat at our camp since the marooning. I had to put all our stuff there at the start, and it's been sitting here collecting dust. Today I reached under the front of it, and to my surprise, the idol's sitting there. Obviously I grabbed it. Obviously I'm not telling anyone. It would be stupid to put a target on my back when there's already one there, but right now I've got all the power. I have the idol, I have the majority, and I'm in control of this game. And that was in, I believe it was 1992. Oh, that is long ago. Yeah, it was a crazy night, and I haven't had anything to drink since. Yeah, it's probably for the best. That's such a, wow. Yeah, I know, crazy story, yeah? Oh, absolutely. Hey, you two. Oh, hey, Thomas. Would you mind if I talk to you for a second? Walter thinks he's the kingpin of the tribe, and that might be true to some extent, but there's no way in hell I'm going to try to get him to save me. Ruth and Ann, they're in the majority, so I'm hoping I can just get them to see the pros in keeping me in the game. Well, I know I'm at the bottom, and I don't really have any allies, but I think there's lots of good reasons to keep me in. Like what? Well, challenge-wise, I think I'm the strongest person here physically, and there's no guarantee we'll swap after the next round, so I think it makes sense to keep me in. That is true. Plus, I'm, a free agent. I can work with you too. Maybe. Who would you want out? Personally, I want Walter out, but if you two don't want to do that, I would settle for Lisa. Why Lisa? Well, she betrayed my trust. She spent the whole time talking to Dave and I saying how she was going to vote Walter and how she was with us, but obviously that didn't happen, so I'll be fine with voting her off too. Thomas does bring up some good points, but I'm not too sure if it's valid to keep him in the game. If we swap, he'll 100% flip. Lisa, maybe she will. I don't know if I trust her completely, but I think I have a better relationship with Lisa than I do with Thomas, so I'm not too sure if keeping Thomas makes any sense. I think there is some merit to keeping Thomas. Yeah, there is some, but I don't know if we trust him. Yeah, I think if we saved him, he would be on our side. Maybe, but I don't think anyone else would want to save him. That's true, but something to think about. Oh, definitely, I wouldn't be opposed to voting off Lisa. I think Anna and I are in a pretty good spot, because there's a lot of animosity on this tribe, and there's a lot of people who don't want to work with each other, but I don't think there's anyone who really wants to target us or wants to see us fail. So we should be in a very good spot, and if that means working with Thomas, then who knows? It's an option, definitely. What's going on? We're running low on food. I think I'm going to try to catch a fish or something. That's a good idea, Owen. Right now my strategy is just to lay low. I don't need to draw any attention to myself. I don't need people to think I'm a good person to get voted out, because I know Thomas might gun for me, I know Louise might gun for me. And there's really no reason for me to do anything that could jeopardize my position in this game. He's been gone for a while. I hope he's okay. Who, Owen? Yeah, he's trying to fish. Guys, look! Oh, good job, Owen. I know, right? I can't believe I caught a fish. I'm super proud of myself. I mean, I'm a 67-year-old man, right? I'm not in the best shape physically, but I was able to catch a fish with my bare hands in Hawaii. That's not something most people can say. I was super happy, but then the mood kind of came crashing down. Well, Thomas, the fire's not going, so you should get on that. What do you mean? Well, we need to cook the fish, don't we? So you should get some firewood, get us set up, get us, ready to go. Ready to go. Yeah, get some sticks. What do you want me to say here? Listen here, man. I have been doing everything from this tribe since day one. Come off it, man. It's true. Dave and I, we built the shelter. No one else helped. We got the fire going. We broke our backs in challenges. And what's the thanks I get? What's the thanks? The thanks I get is to sit here in the shelter and be shut out strategically. Okay, if you didn't want to get sticks, you could just say that. It's not that. It's just the fact that I've been taken for granted since day one, and I'm going to be the next to go, so there's no reason for me to go out there and try to help you guys out, because you certainly won't help me out. Well, okay then, man. I'll get some sticks. You just sit here and cry, I guess. I'm not upset at Thomas at all. In fact, I'm happy for him. Right? When your enemy's making mistakes, the best thing you can do is not interrupt him. Guys, come off it. There's no need for this. No, there's no need for him. What has he done for the tribe? What has he done? He's made an alliance and sucked in challenges. That's it. He has no business being here. Alright, Thomas. Alright. You can have your opinion, I'll have mine. What is going on here? I don't know. Do you want to do another lap of the camp? Yeah, that sounds fun. Obviously, it's not a good idea to get into some sort of fight when you're in the position I'm in, but I'm just tired of Walter, man. It's been so annoying living with him. He does absolutely nothing and expects everyone to just bend over backwards for him. So I said what I said. I don't regret it. And, maybe some people will see that Walter is a burden to this tribe and not want to work with him moving forward. Welcome, survivors, to your next immunity challenge. First things first. Kula getting a look at the new Yalo tribe. Avery voted off the last tribal council. Alright, let's get to today's immunity challenge. So how it's going to work. You're going to select one member of your tribe to be the caller. They'll stand atop this platform and direct 4 other tribe mates who will be blindfolded past obstacles to retrieve bags of puzzle pieces, which they'll then bring back to their station. Once all the bags have been brought back, the final member of the tribe will assemble the puzzle. First tribe to solve the puzzle will win immunity. Cool, you got one extra member, so someone's going to have to sit out. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize, and we'll get started. Alright, for Kula, Walter will be the caller, Ruth is doing the puzzle, Anne is sitting out, and everyone else is blindfolded. And for Yalo, Emmanuel's the caller, Talia's doing the puzzle, and everyone else is blindfolded. Alright, survivors ready. Go! Okay, Lisa, I need you to move forward. Keep going. Okay, Paul, you gotta hop over that. Just step it, it's not too high. Erica, keep going. Julia, Robert, I'm gonna give you some directions soon. Alright, Thomas, I need you to go forward. Ow! Thomas trips over. Thomas, I told you to stop. No, you didn't. Alright, Erica. Yes? On the right hand. That's our colored one, so grab that one. Yellow's making some good progress. Lisa, I want you to step over that obstacle. Okay? Owen, I want you to move. Do something, man. I kinda can't see. I need you to guide me. Oh, okay. Well, move forward until you come to that barrier. Alright, Erica, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Robert, there's something ahead of you, so you're gonna have to step soon. Both tribes taking a different approach to communicating. Owen, I need you to climb over it. Ow. Keep trying. Thomas, get off your ass. I don't know where to go. Oh my god, you guys are useless. Louise. Yes? Just go around that. It's right in front of you. Okay, Erica, you can drop that off. Yellow getting their first bag of the 4. Alright, you guys are doing good. So Robert, I need you to turn a bit to your right. Paul, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. You're almost at one of them. Erica, you can kind of just chill there. I think I should be good with the other 3. Ow! Lisa takes a tumble. Lisa, you knew that was there. Am I close to it? Yeah, Robert, you just gotta keep feeling around. It's right there. Louise, it's to your right. Move to your right. Lisa's back with the first thing of puzzle pieces for Kula. Both tribes have one. Is this the right one? Yes, Louise. Yes, you got it. Paul, stop. You gotta climb over that, and it should just be a bit to your left, a few steps up. You got it, Robbie. Head back the way you came. Keep going, you're almost at the platform. Robert's got the second block back for his tribe. Yellow's up 2-1. Paul, you're right on top of it. Right, I got it. Louise brings back the second container of puzzle pieces for Kula tribe. Thomas, keep going in a straight line until I tell you to stop. Keep going, Paul. I'll tell you when you hit the wall. Owen, move to the left. My left or your left? We're facing the same direction. Alright, Julia, you're nearly there. Paul, you just need to go around the wall and we got 3. Yellow doing a great job of communicating. Ah! Sorry, Thomas, I was watching Owen. Paul brings back the third set of pieces. Alright, Julia, you got the final block. Alright, Julia, keep coming back diagonally. Alright, Thomas, you got it. Yeah, no thanks to you. Nice job, Julia, you're moving quickly. Yellow almost done with all their pieces. And Julia's dropped off the final container of puzzle pieces. Talia can start on the puzzle. Talia's starting to unbox the puzzle pieces. Alright, Thomas, you're nearly there. Kula tribe looking to get their third container back. Okay, Owen, keep going that way. Owen! Yeah? Why are you listening to a manual? Well, at least someone was giving me directions. Owen, to your left, to your left. Go to your right, Owen. Owen, keep going that way. Owen, absolutely confused. Talia's finished unboxing all of the pieces. She can start on the puzzle. Owen's finally got the last container for his tribe. He can head back. Talia's making some progress on the puzzle. Right, Owen, keep going. You sure? Yes. Owen's nearly back with Kula's final box of pieces. But Talia's flying through the puzzle. Owen's finally back. Ruth can start on the puzzle. Meanwhile, Talia's halfway finished. Ruth's starting to empty the boxes. Well, Talia's 2 pieces away from being done. Talia's 1 piece away. Ruth's still trying to get the pieces out. Jeff, check! Talia thinks she has it. And she does! Yellow tribe wins immunity, safe from the vote. I'm super happy with how the challenge went. I communicated great with the tribe, Talia showed us how she can actually do puzzles, and we were able to win handily, so I'm glad the old people are going to tribal council. Looks like if we swap next, it'll be 6-on-6, so I'm kind of looking forward to what the game has in store for me. Sucks that we lost again. Yeah, it definitely does. Oh well, guess we just gotta figure out who we should vote off. I think everyone's fine with Thomas, isn't that the case? Thomas is the name that everyone's been saying for the past few days, but I don't want Thomas to go home. He's our strongest competitor, and if we continue to lose challenges, that's just bad. So I don't think he should go. This challenge was another poor performance by Owen. He's been pretty bad in all the challenges in my opinion, so I think it makes sense for him to get the bulk of the votes tonight. So how are you feeling about the vote? Well, I'm not too sure. Well, who would you want out? I think I need to branch out from Alter's alliance. Louise is someone who I think I could work with. I mean, she's the oldest and I'm the second oldest, so it makes sense. To be honest, it doesn't make sense to vote off Thomas. He is our strongest member. I guess that's true, but do you have another name in mind? Well, compared to you, it makes more sense to keep him. What? You'd vote my... What? What do you mean? Well, I'm just saying you haven't really done too much in challenges, so it makes sense for you to go. What? But then Louise tells me to my face that she'd rather vote me off than Thomas. And I don't understand how that makes any sense. Why would you say that to me? And if she's writing my name down, I might as well vote for her, like... I don't know. I'm not gonna sit around and let someone else try to throw me under the bus. Well, it's unfortunate that we lost, but obviously, Thomas. Yep. Oh, of course. We lost the challenge on account of my directions being poor. That was by design. I wanted to lose this challenge. Did I want to make it look like I was throwing? No, but hey, I think it's best to lose this challenge because now we can cut someone before the swap. And there's a couple people here who, quite frankly, won't benefit me at all in the long run. Hey guys. Hey Owen, what's up? Well, I was thinking about the vote, and tonight I think it should be Louise. Louise, why? Well, she told me she was planning to vote for me. Wait, really? Yeah, so I'm gunning for her because I'm not just gonna let someone try to target me and do nothing about it. I don't think it makes any sense for Owen to target Louise here. Sure, she may have thrown out his name, but Louise is not a threat in the slightest. So I think it could be us and Lisa as the majority here. I don't want to tell Walter because I know he won't go for it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Hey, what are you thinking about tonight? Well, Thomas is the name I've heard. Okay, well I was thinking we should do Louise instead. Louise, why? Well, I just don't think it makes sense keeping her. I mean, she was throwing out my name, and I kind of want to get rid of her. Maybe, I'll think about it. So Owen's targeting Louise, and I think I can use this to my advantage. Louise and I haven't had that great of a relationship since the Dave vote, but if I tip her off that Owen's targeting her, then I'll be back in her good graces. Just a heads up, Louise, Owen's throwing your name out. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I'm voting for him tonight, and I think you should too. He is the weakest on the tribe, and it's just the best course of action to take. I'm not sure about that. I still want to get rid of Thomas. So Owen's targeting me now, and I guess it makes sense. I mean, I did tell him I was probably going to vote for him, which was not the smartest decision I could have made. But I should be able to get rid of him. I think I got Lisa. Maybe I can convince Thomas because he's on the bottom. And I'm not sure who else. I mean, I'm open to anything. I'll probably vote for Lisa, but if you'd rather do like anyone else, I don't care, really. No, that's fine. I mean, Lisa does make sense here. I am definitely feeling the pressure here. I don't know how I'm going to survive this round, but I'm going to try my best to make sure it's anyone but me. Hey, Thomas. Oh, hey, what's up? Well, I was thinking we should vote Owen off tonight. Oh, really? Yeah, he's the weakest in challenges, so it just makes sense. I haven't really had the opportunity to make any sort of moves, but this round I'm going to try to control the vote. If it works out, Owen will go home. If not, it could be me, because I know he has thrown my name out, so I just gotta be careful. And how do you feel about Owen? I feel good about him. Why? Well, he is the weakest. I think he should probably go here. Maybe. Who's voting for him? Well, hopefully Lisa and Thomas. You think Lisa will? Well, I don't know. Last time we went to tribal council, she was trying to get me to vote Walter and I didn't, so I'm not exactly sure what side she's on. Yeah, The people in my tribe honestly just confuse me. I see no reason for Owen and Louise to target each other. It just doesn't make sense. They're both in good spots. Why risk it? And then Lisa, I don't know what she's doing. She's a complete wild card in my opinion. And it's a confusing vote. It should be an easy vote, but people just want to do their own thing, which is just not very smart in my opinion. What is going on tonight, you two? What do you mean? Well, I heard through the grapevine that Owen's throwing out Louise's name. Where'd you hear that from? Doesn't matter. Is it true? Yeah, he might have said that. Of course he did. I really don't understand Owen. This is the second stupidest thing he's done so far. He's throwing out Louise's name for no reason. We came up with a plan, and he wants to go and do his own thing. So, I'm not exactly sure what's on his mind, but if he continues to do this and just turn away from the Alliance, then there's no reason for me to want him in the game. We're all still doing Thomas, correct? Well, I don't know. It might make more sense to keep him and vote off Lisa. You think so? Well, maybe. I mean, I don't really trust Lisa, and with Thomas, at least he's predictable. Yes, that's true. But he's predictable to flip. Lisa might stick with us. I am the king of the castle. That's just the way it is. Thomas is my enemy. He's outside of the castle, and he should be going home. The thing is, the one thing worse than an enemy outside your walls is one within. And I think Lisa might be my enemy. She's just been very unpredictable this whole season, and I'm not sure where her loyalty lies. The thing is, I don't want to save Thomas here. I really don't. Well, Anne, what do you think we should do? It's a good question, Ruth. I think I'm not opposed to saving Thomas here. There's a lot of names on the table this round. I've heard Thomas, Lisa, Owen, and Louise. Personally, I'm not sure where to go. Anne's kind of leaning towards Lisa, and I understand why. Lisa's just someone who's been playing all the sides and not doing a particularly good job of it. Then there's Thomas, and he's been on the bottom since the start, and Thomas will flip on us, that's a given. Hello, Thomas. Walter. I know we've had our differences in the past, but I'm nothing if not fair. Oh, I'm sure you are. I've got a proposition for you. I think you should hear me out. Yeah, what is this deal? Anne and Ruth are considering saving Thomas and voting off Lisa. I'm not opposed to this idea, it's just that Thomas, if he's to stay, he's gotta earn it. I gotta know he knows where he stands on this tribe, and that's at the very bottom. I have the power to save you here, you know that. Yeah, I'm sure you do, buddy. Well, I can save you, I just need to hear it. Hear what? I want you to tell me that you want to stay in the game. Yeah, no. No? No, I'm not doing this. Walter's a dumbass, that's the bottom line. He's coming over to me, he thinks he's some sort of mob boss or something, he's like, beg me to stay in the game. Like, get out of my face. I'm tired of your bull. It's just obnoxious, like, I'm not gonna say anything to him. You understand this is a social game, right? I do. You understand if you pull this kind of crap the entire game, no one's gonna vote for you to win. That may be true, but I'm not the one who's looking at a 13th place finish here. Welcome, survivors, to Tribal Council. So, Ruth, how does it feel to be at Tribal Council once again? Well, it's definitely scary, Jeff, because at our first vote it was pretty chaotic, and I feel like this vote could easily be just as chaotic, if not more. Lisa, would you agree that this could be true? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, our first vote had an idle play and a split and just a lot going on, so I don't know if it could be more chaotic than that, at least not to my knowledge. So, Louise, what are you voting based off of? Well, for me, I want to look at the tribe as a whole and just see who really hasn't contributed too much and vote based on what we can do to strengthen ourselves in the future. Alright, Anne, do you share the same kind of belief? Not really, Jeff. I think the swap's coming up next, so we should probably be looking more towards that. Well, that it is. Time to vote. Oh, and you can start us off. Pride comes before the fall, my friend. Remember that. My vote tonight's for Owen. I believe he's the weakest on the tribe, and that's the reason he has to go. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, I've tallied the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, once the vote's read, the decision is final. The person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Lisa. Second vote, Louise. That's one vote Lisa, one vote Louise. Third vote, Owen. That's 1 vote Lisa, 1 vote Louise, 1 vote Owen, 4 votes left. Thomas. That's 1 vote Lisa, 1 vote Louise, 1 vote Owen, 1 vote Thomas, 3 votes left. Thomas. That's 2 votes for Thomas. 6th vote. Lisa. We're tied. 2 votes Thomas, 2 votes Lisa, 1 vote Owen, 1 vote Louise, 1 vote left. The final vote. And the 4th person voted off of LEGO Survivor Generational Warfare. Lisa. Lisa, that's 3 votes and that's enough for tonight. I'll need you to bring me your torch. Lisa. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, Kula tribe, that was definitely a spread out vote. The question is, where does everyone's loyalties lie? Alright, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff, head on out. Good night. Well, tonight was definitely something that I did not expect. The vote was chaotic to say the least, and I ended up getting 3 votes and that was enough. I thought Thomas would go home. It didn't happen. So I'm definitely disappointed. I felt like I could have won the game. Maybe if I got like a second shot or something I could prove that, but, until then I'm just a pre-merge boot and that sucks.